Ivan Nuñez for Argentina takes on Luis Martin Arcon Diaz. So, Arcon Diaz, WSB record of 0-0, 2013, 2014 series, took a loss to Ulad Belaura. So, for the USA knockouts, Ivan Nuñez for Argentina takes on Luis Martin Arcon Diaz. So, Arcon Diaz, WSB record of 0-0, 2013, 2014 series, took a loss to Ulad Belaura. So, for the USA knockouts, from Venezuela, Luis Martin. And this is his opponent. Skipping into the ring and looking as confident as the day is long, Ivan Nuñez for the Argentina Condors. Now, as I said before, Nuñez, his 0-3 WSB record doesn't look that special, but this 20-year-old Argentinian has really had it rough this season in his first few bouts. His debut was against the former world champion and current world silver medalist Robson Conceição. Second bout was against the 2012 Olympian and up-and-coming Ottoman star Pavlo Ishenko. And his most recent bout was against four-season veteran Irish boxer David Oliver Joyce. Well, Nuñez gave all three a really rough ride. The wins weren't easy, but that experience has got to put him in good stead here tonight against Arcon Diaz. So, Luis Martin Arcon Diaz has a WSB record of 0-1. Currently ranked 25. He's 21 years of age, from Argentina. He was knocked out in the 2013-2014 Series 3 by Peter Mullenberg. So, well, a fighter that can be stopped. Well, our referee, Klaus Biedermann from Denmark. He'll be presiding over events. Those are our judges: Ecuador, Puerto Rico, Croatia, England, Italy. And WSB fans will already be aware of the 10-point must system in operation. So this looks to be lively at lightweight, under 60 kilograms. So let's see if Nuñez has gained anything from the experience of having gone against those extremely talented and gifted fighters in the WSB. Can he bring that today against Luis Martin Arcon Diaz. And seems that Arcon Diaz coming off the worst in terms of the referee's determination to separate these two. Rangy fighters, both coming in at the same height. And not an awful lot to separate them. Well, with just a minute left in this first round, there hasn't been a lot of exciting action between these two, but a real game of cat and mouse in terms of both fighters' desire to lock the other one out by hook or by crook. Well, at the end of round one, very interesting to see how this will be scored. A lot of spoiling going on, not a lot of clean shots thrown. Chance to revisit on the replay. Well, judges have scored it in favour of the Argentinian, Brian Ivan Nuñez, so one on the board for Argentina. Well, early days yet. Well, already we can see that this is turning into a real scrap. And it could be that Nuñez is injured. And I don't know what the judges and referee will make of that. Whether it was a deliberate foul, whether it was unavoidable, but it was a clear throw. And I think at this stage, Arcon Diaz was just fed up with the clinching from Nuñez, and that arm looks injured. Whether or not he'll be able to continue, I don't know. Well, he did throw Nuñez off, and I have to say, I've never witnessed anything quite like that. And I don't quite know how that's going to pan out. And it may look here as if Nuñez is unable to continue. I mean, it was just a very awkward fall. There was a twist from underneath. Arcon Diaz has really caused problems here. He was unable to continue. And, well, USA team happy to take the win. Interesting. So a win there for the USA knockouts almost by default. Luis Martin, Arcon Diaz takes the win because Brian Ivan Nuñez unable to continue. After that throw, and Nuñez is protesting. And, we've still not had an official verdict yet. And the judges are being approached, and the event organisers. I mean, from my part, it was a very unusual move, resulting in a negative result for the Argentinian, and I don't know whether that's been questioned or not. And the rule system, if you're unable to continue from a foul move, would suggest that a disqualification would be in order. So it might have been premature for Arcon Diaz to be celebrating here. And of course, incidents like this always cause controversy. Well, that says Nuñez doesn't look that injured at this stage. So there's going to be some deliberation here. So obviously emotions will run. Nobody wants to see anyone disadvantaged. So I think there will be a lot of deliberation with regards to the decision on this. As I've said, for my part, it was a very unorthodox move, and both fighters had been gaming the system. They really were on the real edges of the rules. And the coach for the Condors, Julio Garcia, saying, you've seen the replay, and it's not a boxing move. And you'd have to agree that it was more akin to wrestling or MMA. And I would imagine that Julio Garcia is saying that if you're disadvantaged by a foul, then you shouldn't be further disadvantaged by losing because you can't continue. Well, this debate will rage. The judges seemed very, very adamant with regards to how they found it thus far, but persuasion and deliberation goes on. And Arcon Diaz, his opponent, looking very calm and collected, and the duty of Klaus Biedermann to announce the winner. Well, they've given it to Luis Martin Arcon Diaz. It's a very unpopular decision here, but the judges have abided by their original decision, and I have to say that's really unfortunate for Brian Ivan Nuñez.